Okay, so here we go. When you're doing this, I would try to keep green facing as much as you can, white on top as much as you can, unless you really have to rotate the cube. I'll talk about that right now. When you're doing an algorithm like this one, it's supposed to be facing you. Now, you can't do it now because it would mess with these two, and this one wouldn't even be flipped the right way. So we have to do setup moves. So the setup move for this one would be U, then you would do the algorithm and then do a U prime, and then it would be back. So here we go. And then U prime, and there we go. Now these two are flipped up. And like the way I think about orientation is on the white and yellow side there can only be white or yellow unless it's a special case where it's like a green orange piece or a blue orange piece or a blue red piece or whatever. Then red or orange is okay. Other than that, no. And same concept for the blue or green side. Blue or green only, and red and orange only when it's connected to a white. And then like corners, I group them. So like these two were grouped, and these two were grouped, and these two are grouped, and then I group these two, and then I try to make it as simple as possible on edges. I usually try to get 4 and then a group of 2 opposite each other. I try not to have them adjacent because it's a longer algorithm and it takes more time. Alright, so onto these two. Again, setup moves would be D prime F2 to get them where we need them, and then the algorithm. And then undo the setup moves F2 and then D, and then ta-da, flip the right way, one on bottom. Now for this case I would just rotate the cube, but make sure you know what you're doing. A Y prime, and then just do it. The alg is 1, 5 facing you, 5 facing you, so it's then you have to do it twice, because I don't want to learn that many algorithms, so I usually do it twice. And then a U or a Y to cancel it out. And then that's all the corners, edges. I said 1, 9, 3, 4, so for this I would just do a D and then F2, and 9's up here, and then do the algorithm. And then undo it, so F2, D prime. What else? 5, 8. So again, I would just rotate the cube. I mean, you can do like F and B prime, but it's easier to just, do whatever that is. I think it's like Z. So there we go. And here's one of those cases where it's red and yellow. So yellow is not good. So and then the last one, 10, 12. Again, I would do an F. I would probably just rotate the cube and then rotate it back. All right, now onto permutation. Corners. 1, 1, 6, 3. So how are we going to get this piece over here is where I'd put it without messing up this or this. I try to group the moves like with something with 2, so it moves in 180 degrees, because some setup moves can get confusing at times. I mean, there's easier ways, but you have to remember them backwards, and it's just easier to remember a 2 move rather than a group of moves that are harder. So the way I do it is move this piece over here, move it over here, and this piece would be moved over here, and then move this twice, so it's back here, and then move it twice again, so now it's back in the same spot. So now it's 1, 6, 3. This piece was 6, and then I just do the algorithm. and then I'd undo the setup move, so I'd move this twice, move this twice, move this twice, and move this over. And now all three of them should be in the same spot. Yep, so next one, it was 287, 287. We got lucky on this one, it's just a 2 move, but just know that they move diagonally, corners, so if it's here, it's going to be here, and if it's here, it's going to be here. So 2, 8, 7. Again, algorithm, and then there you go. Edges. So here's when it can kind of get tricky if you don't know what you're doing. You want to keep yellow or white on the face you're moving it on. I usually like to just move it on the white or yellow side. And if it gets hard, I try to make it easier. Same thing with corners. I mean, keep white or yellow on top. Orientation, it doesn't matter as long as you know, shoot it to the spot you want it to, and then just do it and then put it back. Like these two for orientating, easy, just one move, a few moves. So it's a lot easier. Permutation, you just gotta keep track of things and make sure you do it right without messing it up. Because if you do, an algorithm, it messes up the orientation and you've lost whatever you've done. Okay, so we say 1, 10, and 6. No, 1, 10, 5, sorry. 1, 10, 5. So probably what I would do is move this piece over and then put it up here and then put this piece up here. Again, not wanting green or blue on the white face. And then I would just do the algorithm, so this comes here, here comes there. And then move it back. Whoops. There we go. Alright, now this comes here. Again, I would just move this piece over and put it up. This piece goes here, and this piece comes here. Now this is a kind of tricky one, because if you move this up, it kicks that spot out. So the way I would do it is probably move this up first, and then move this over, and then move it up. Algorithm. Whoops. There we go. And then this is the parity, these two, and then these two, right over here. I'd probably just make this to where they're across. It's just an easier algorithm. So move this over, put it on top, and then this one's just easier to put in right now. And then move this over, put it on top, and then I would just do the algorithm. And then undo it so it was this over this and that. And then you're done. Any questions, feel free to email me or message me on the messengers. Hope this helped.